All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Shaman J. We're going to get into my new dash cam from SJCAM. I've obviously worked with them in the past, and this is their new 3-channel M60 4K ultra clear recording dash cam. This is a pretty cool setup here. You get a front and rear camera, and then you get the LED display there. So just taking a look around the box here. You can see here, built-in gravity sensor, 5G Wi-Fi. Okay, 24-hour parking monitoring. Like so if someone bumps the car or whatever, I'm saying it'll start recording. Rotating lens, 80 degrees, super wide angle. All right, well, let's pop it open here. We're gonna go out to the Jeep. I'm gonna put this in my Jeep. There we go. Got some instructions, quick start guide. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Wow, this looks like it has 3 cameras or something. Like, what the heck? Bluetooth connection, GPS. Wow. So this module has a camera on it as well, right there. Let's take a look inside. I'm excited. Yeah, that's the camera right there. And I'm sure that slides on and off like that. That's how, so you'll mount this to your windshield. It'll go facing that way. And so you can tilt it like that. So let's just peel this off right now so we don't forget about that off the lens. So you'll mount this up. So what I suggest you do when you're mounting something like this, put it in the position, leaving it on like this on your windshield. That way you can have room to slide it off or whatever. All right, so there's your spot for your SD card. We'll pop that in there too once we get the install going. On the top here, you got interior and rear. So this is a 3-camera setup. Oh my gosh. USB. That's how you're gonna power it there. All right, so wow, let's get that to the side. Very nice. You got the SJCAM branding right there. Let's see here. This is the rear camera, and you can tell this is the rear camera because it has like a single lens right there, and it's just got a single mount right there, so it'll just go on. But the camera rotates so you can position it where you want to position it, and it's all through Type-C, which is really, really nice. Yeah, and so that'll go there. And then the front camera obviously has the most sensors and everything for the night vision. And again, it too twists like this. So very, very cool setup. You got some more thank yous. This is going to be where all the brackets are. All the cables. I just want to show you this because one of them's going to be a very long cable. Yeah, here it is right here. This is for the rear. So you'll have to run this Type-C all the way, like tuck it through the truck or car, whatever you're doing. Now my Jeep probably won't do well with this because I have to check it out because it's a Jeep. And so the top is removable and it's just a weird setup in the Jeep. And this is what you use to mount on the windshield. These are the ones. So you clean your windshield and you put these into place of, where the sticker is going to go. So it can adhere to that instead of your car, your window. Here's another power cable right here. This is probably for like data transfer stuff or software updates when you bring it in the house. You've got some SJCAM stickers. And then you have the data transfer tool for when you want to take the data off of your SD card in your house and plug it into your computer. That's a USB 2.0. And here is the interior camera. This is the short cable that you'll use for that. Let's see what else we got in here. These are the ones for the smaller ones. Remember, you got to mount. You get 2 of those. Those go on your window or windshield. Well, cleaning cloth. Well, more stuff in here. Now this is what this goes to. This isn't for data transfer. This is to power it. This is to get you some power. Microfiber cloth. And more. This will be for data transfer probably. And then here's your pry tool. So, wow, they pack a lot in there. But I can show you this all day. And here's some extra clips and extra 3M. Here's some parts where you use these to help run the cables around. So you'll position these and you'll tuck the cable inside of here and it'll keep it locked in place. Again, 3M, all 3M products, really good. So let's load it up, get it in the car and get it installed and show you some footage. This will be a longer video for me, but you get to see it all in one video because I've got to do night driving and day driving. Let's get into it. It's the interior camera, nicely done. And then here is the module right here. And it was very easy to run the cable all the way around my Jeep because it's a Jeep. And then you can see the last camera is right back there. I'm going to hang that wire because that window opens. And so I need to bring the wire up just to be sure that I can actually still have functionality of the window. And I've already tested it and it works. So you can see there's the rear camera right there. All right, let's get into this driving footage. All right, cameras are installed. It was actually pretty easy to install on this Jeep because it is a Jeep. So I could run the cables all the way through without any kind of hesitation and just zip tie it in the back. But here we are. This is the final step, is to put in the SD card, and we're going to show you some coverage and footage of what this looks like. Let's get it. All right, guys, the part you've been waiting for, the coverage, the video. How does it look? Well, this is the front-facing video here, and it is absolutely stellar. The quality is crystal clear, which is what you would expect in daylight. I'm going to show you some night footage here in just a minute, but this quality is actually pretty solid, man. I don't see why a person wouldn't want to use this as a dash cam. The footage is also not just good, it's extraordinarily stable, which is what you want when you have a dash cam. You don't want a dash cam that's going to be bouncing around and all these other things, but it's actually pretty good. I think you're going to like this footage if you decide to go ahead and get this dash cam. And it's a very affordable set too. For 120 bucks for a 3-camera setup, it's actually pretty good. Now take a look at how it looks on the front camera. This is where it gets really good. In the daylight, extraordinary. It's really good. You can adjust that camera as I just demoed there. You can tilt all these cameras, but I just adjusted this one down just for a second, just to show you how good it really is. Now I will say the application is a little finicky. Another thing here, this video is cropped because I cropped out the location and speedometer and things like that, but without it cropped like this, there's more than just that logo down there. But the application is a little finicky. The rear camera didn't record automatically the first time, so here's a quick snippet of the rear camera right here. But overall, though, it's really good, man. Good, strong camera, and that is being shot through limo 10 on the back. So at night, I couldn't pick up any of the rear camera because the limo 10 is 5%. But here's the front camera. Now the lights look like there's flicker in there, but that's just the headlights on the car. But no, it's a strong, clear view, as you can see here. I think so. And then the interior at night, actually really solid. You can see the cars coming towards me. It's a solid dash cam, man. It's really good. Now the interior shots at night, again, really solid. I don't have any complaints about it. I remember I drove the same route, so this is what it is, man. It's your man Jay. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, $120 for this 3-camera setup is actually pretty decent. I think this is good. I'll leave a link in the description. Take care.